Hello, and welcome to the actual 24th episode of the Chronicles in Telmora campaign. If you were fortunate enough to watch the special episode posted earlier today of just myself and Bellum, played by Connor, sponsored by Walgreens, where we figure out what's going to be going on with Bellum for a little bit, while Connor is out working and paying bills like an adult. This is our actual 24th episode. Welcome. I am Liv. I'm going to be your GM tonight. And in our lovely, lovely party today, we have Ned, played by Norvin.
Holy holy, Neighborino.
We have Kagaz, played by Shane.
What, you with neighbors? How close you live to the warband?
We have Fractal, played by Pyro.
The Regent's daughter.
Was it, though? And we have Sutha, played by Nito.
Say here, you uncultured swine. I am one of the greatest clerics of all time. My voice may have changed, but you know what? Fuck it. It's a good day.
It's a good
Let's
day.
continue on.
We love to hear it.
Faint
You love to
suit
hear
of
it.
fractal and broken head. What's going on?
So on that note,
Anyway.
when last we had left our Cosmic Gitz, they had infiltrated a fancy party held in Taras Caerlora for Adelard Talon, a crime boss from Iseth Asari, who had made some bogus trade deals with Sheva Caerlora, and also back in Iseth Asari killed Ned's wife, because he's vile and a crime boss. You infiltrated the party, had Fractal cause... A scene is the wrong word. It was an entire, two-part play in repertory. He performed the entirety of Angels in America, both Millennium Approaches and Perestroika, all at once, outside and inside the palace, giving you guys the distraction you needed to get Adelard Talon more or less alone with his entourage, but more or less alone in his room, where you subdued him, dealt with his guards, and brought him back to Fractal's tower, where you told Bellum maybe you should go take a walk, which he did. And then you imprisoned Adelard's soul in... Remind me what you imprisoned him again?
His skull.
In his own skull.
I bedazzled his skull and made that his prison.
In what is essentially a permanent speak with dead spell. In a jack-o'-lantern-like bastardization
I'll have to patch in the ability to feel fear later.
Yeah, of the skull. So then, after a good night's rest, you made your way back into the city of Sheva Caerlora the next morning, where you found it a bit subdued, even to your own shock, after the entire play put on outside last night with all of the hordes of undead from the city's graveyard.
That was someone else. That was Elazair.
That was absolutely someone else disguised as Elazair, and absolutely not your local necromancer Fractal. But the point stands.
Legally, I'm a divination wizard.
Even you guys were a little shocked to see how somber everything was. And when you asked around about it, one of the guards told you that the regent's daughter was found dead in her room. Not a scratch on her, but she had been fine during the party. And that was where we left off. And that is where we will pick up.
Internally. Whew! I don't have access to tutorials yet. Blessed be.
I got the email for Dark Tide, finally.
That's great.
Well,
what do you want to do about the dead regent's daughter?
Oh, well, I think I know who fucking did it. That same one that killed Blaywalker or whatever his name was.
What? The guard who told you about the regent's daughter?
Hey, be a good rank and file and forget you hear that shit. You ain't get paid enough to deal with it.
That is very true. I'm not even union. I'm just gonna walk away. And he does. Leaves you to your business.
Alright, Ned. We already know what's going on. They're trying to kill prominent figures here for some reason.
That would be correct, but the question is who? And more importantly, why?
Yeah, I get why they killed Blade Walker so they can take control of the trading and all that. They have that half-blood leading until they elect a new one. Who I imagine Talon was probably going to try to do that.
Fuck is that worse for you than a human?
But a half-blood?
Yes.
He doesn't think of them worse than humans. He just calls them half-bloods.
Oh my god.
Because they're half-blood.
Casually racist.
Are you just realizing that Cogaz is a piece of shit?
No, I've known this. It's just the psychology of Cogaz continues to fascinate and terrify me.
Just
He
thinks now.
He thinks on a battlefield a half-blood's better than a human, but off the
Not as
battlefield...
good as an orc.
Yeah. But off the battlefield, he's like, well, orcs are kind of stupid. And you're half human, half orc.
God damn.
So you're just stupid.
Just wait till we get on other orcs live.
Oh, it will
You
happen.
want to
See, orc
rephrase that,
stupidity.
Cogaz?
Orc
He's
stupidity
racist
is
towards orcs too. He thinks every one of them is a retard.
exactly, but it's multiple. It's a qualitative difference when there's multiple of them in the same room.
He thinks of orcs
Oh
as
my
Ned
God.
thinks of him. Just someone to fucking send after something. But yeah, so I killed Blade Walker so that they could disrupt the spiral market and all that. But killing the regent's daughter, I guess it makes sense because that's kind of the regent's like old as shit, right?
What is the regent again?
And the one who's like leading the palace or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't here for that. I don't know what the fuck these idiots have.
That's true. Fractal doesn't know. She is a dragonborn.
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
see.
she was old as mess. So
pushing 80, I think.
yeah, she is at the end of her ropes, and I imagine that her daughter was gonna take over in her stead. So I imagine they targeted the daughter, get rid of her heir, and then they're gonna have real problems when she's kicking a bucket. Like you said, don't really fucking know why.
Well, that's bad for them, I guess. What does this have to do with us?
No?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. I just
Kind of like
interested.
Fractal's point there. What does this have to do with us? We kind of did what we came here to do.
I
Oh,
didn't
no, it
say
didn't.
we had to
Shit,
deal
we're
with
here
it.
for the ley line.
Yeah. Also, where's Bellum?
Bellum is not with you.
Wasn't he with you?
No. I was sleeping up in my office. I expended all of my magic yesterday.
It's around about now that you remember sending him away
He never
when
came
you
back
were doing
to
the ritual on Adelard.
and people are being killed by an ethereal assailant.
Hey, Sutha.
It's Ned.
Can you track down our wayward, lovable idiot?
I can try. Give me 1 second. As soon as this magical thing known as I've seen a great vision, some great weird entity called Roll20 finally loads. It's taking forever.
No.
I too have heard of this roll 20.
Roll 20 is a capacious god.
Very interesting deity.
It is a fickle mistress.
She is a fickle bitch, yes.
Very, very vague terms. If you could choose to service her.
Alright, yeah, she'll take one action, pull it, copper wire, all that shit, do a quick sending. Bellum, where are you at?
Do 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 do.
For a second, I forgot you watched the video, and I was like, "Damn, how did he know?"
Oh.
Interestingly enough, you don't get a response.
That's not good.
What's not good?
Damn well.
Feels
that
like
dome
there's
doesn't
some
block
sort of
sitting.
interference.
No, damn well that dome doesn't block sitting.
You don't know when exactly this is happening in the video, Pyro.
Quite. It's happening whenever I want it to convenience me.
I tried communicating with Bellum, but some reason there's some sort of interference. I can't communicate with him.
All right.
What would
If I
cause
know-
that to normally happen with that type of spell?
Not very often. The range is quite large, so I don't know what would be interfering with it.
Maybe it's not a range. Maybe something's blocking it, like lead, or lots and lots of. No, that wouldn't do it either. Huh?
So someone tossed. What you're saying is someone tossed Bellum in a lead box.
Hey, me.
Technically- Mm. Or he's got
Either.
himself into trouble and he's under wraps.
Something's happening and I can't communicate with him.
Did you get like a response as if he's alive, or did he just not respond?
Nothing.
You didn't get a response.
Wait a minute.
All I heard was make static noises.
Hold on a second. They killed the leader of the Spiral Market, whatever the fuck his name was again. They killed the regent, or the future regent. And then Bellum said that he was a representative of a different place.
He
Oh
sure
god
did.
damn it!
You,
Son of a bitch.
you think they wanted to try to take him out just for having a fancy ass name?
How important is this fucking grove?
No, I have a feeling that they're only really focusing in on this place right now. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You don't know.
Now, he went for a walk. He knows we're
That
here for
means-
the ley line.
That means he
Maybe
walked
we
out
should go
into
check on the
woods.
ley lines.
He would not even Bellum would be dumb enough to walk into and Fractal looks up. Oh fuck! And then just because the tower was out in the woods and he knows Fractal days ago triangulated this fucking
You did.
location.
Yep.
And Fractal, using keen mind, looks out and sees a mental image of a chibi Bellum walking into the woods in that direction, like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" And he just goes, "Shit, shit, 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 shit." He's smart, but he has low wisdom.
He is quite possibly the smartest dumb person I know.
But also the dumbest smart person.
Back at the ranch, as the bat symbol flies across the screen, you travel.
Alright, so that gives us quite course of action. Heading them lines.
Yeah, I presume we go back to the tower, because I have to stop there and grab my fucking horse, and then we're gonna go
Alright.
head off in the
It'll drive
direction
you
of
to
this
the world
place.
map.
Yes, I believe.
I can show you the world.
Or
Yeah,
the
I'll
continent map,
hop-
rather. Close
I'll
enough.
hop in Mortissimo and blitz off in the direction that I know the ley line is in.
Okay. Are you leaving everyone else behind you?
Hell no.
Yeah,
I
So
don't-
you are making sure that your party can keep pace.
Yeah, I'm making a clear trail for them.
Yeah, 2 more horses, we're good.
All right, if you want to play like that, are we gonna leave the cart in the woods by the tower?
Put it inside.
That ain't fitting in the fucking tower. It ain't that kind of tower. If you want to try and get, I didn't design it with a garage door. I'm sorry.
Look,
Yeah,
I don't
should-
think a cart's really gonna break the bank if somebody fucking sees it and steals it.
Should have thought ahead,
Also-
Fire.
I don't think most people walking around in the L City are gonna walk out, see a fuck old tower, see a cart outside of it, and think, I'm gonna steal that.
Well, the thing is, if they try to walk into the tower, they're going to get blitzed by an ethereal snake. But that's neither here nor there.
Well, I hope they do.
Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. You be dead, son of a bitch. I tell you that.
Yeah, I re-up the defenses before we head out, and then we go.
And then you go. All right. It's about 3 or 4 miles. It's a couple of miles southeast of the tower, and you come across it. And when you make it, let me see. Give me 1 second to get this all properly set up. Do. Okay. Then let me move you over to this map. Is Vexora gonna play? Is Vexera coming across for you guys?
No.
No.
It's not doing
Nah.
it for me either.
Dom
Didn't add it back.
Did a big purge a couple days ago. Maybe he removed your ability to.
No,
I mean,
because
Troll it.
it's I'm in the bot
it's
channel right
not-
now. It's working.
Hang on, let's make it leave and come back. Alright, try again.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, now I'll say repeat. There we go. So as you come into this area of the forest, it is like an overgrown set of ruins. The roofs are crumbled and most of the walls are crumbled. And you just kind of see what looks like what used to be kind of a temple, probably at some point, some form of ancient ritual space. Do you make your way in?
Yep.
I withdraw my skeletons and have them form up in front of us.
Okay.
I'll get them 10 feet in front of us in case there are any traps.
They don't seem to trigger any traps as they walk in.
Good.
No trouble like the present.
As you walk in, you notice kind of what looks like some sort of altar or offering place, sort of towards what looks like the edge of this ruin. And on the altar, you see a piece of paper.
I walk up and I read the note.
Do you read it out loud?
Yes.
Hey Gitz, it's Bellum. While y'all were interrogating the crime lord, I went on a stroll through the woods to forage for some flowers to take along our journeys because I wanted some flora for my home. While wandering, I was drawn to the ley line source through some form of intuitive tethering. Anyways, while here, I began working on a formula to integrate the ley line energies directly into my cube of force to help contact Celestine in the wild. It's really quite interesting because at that point it kind of cuts off into like a 2-page explanation, front and back, with multiple proofs for the equation that he used to do all of this. But all that aside, I'm about to test it, so if I'm not here, infer that I've been moved somewhere else, either into the afterlife or another location on this plane. Love, Bellum. And then there is a smiley face with the nose.
And you said your sending didn't ping? Shit. I think Bellum's dead.
What do you do now?
I don't see any. I look around for any dust or anything that would indicate a disintegrated metal man.
Make me an investigation check.
I will do so. Uh,
16? You don't see anything that looks like the remains of a metal man. Or even of a man that might have just clacked his helmet on and not his full armor.
I look at the rest of him. I'm not seeing any dust, so maybe he was teleported somewhere he really shouldn't have been.
Well,
Maybe.
Why would he come here and do this alone?
what else do you think he did?
Like you
He's
said,
an idiot.
high intelligence, low wisdom.
He got a big old brain, he just don't know when to apply it or not.
Meanwhile, somewhere deep inside of Walgreens, Connor sneezes.
His ears start burning.
Alright. Well, shit.
What the hell are we gonna do?
I'm
Keep
gonna
trying
look
to-
around for some clues.
Keep trying to sending him, see if it just something blocking. It's been a
Investigation.
little bit.
You don't see much. With a 13, guidance on, okay, so with a 17, you notice a little bit of energy behind, Ned and Kagaz, you both notice the energy behind the altar in little wisps of green and blue and pink and purple coming up. Kagaz with a 19, you notice, you both notice the plants growing there that seem to be a bit more vibrant and a bit more overgrown than everywhere else. Kagaz, you notice that some of them have been cut.
Some of these things been
And
cut up.
and almost as if someone wanted to take flowers with him.
Or somebody been harvesting these things.
Well then.
Well, so we can just assume that whatever he tried to do either worked or didn't work, and he's either somewhere else or dead.
Try sending again. It's been
I'm
about
sure
an
she
hour.
can only do that a couple times a day.
Well, clearly
Mhm.
we're doing something right now, and at best I will reconstitute the tower in this ruin.
Sutha, what would you like to do?
Oh, it's because sending, even though with that, she's going to try to cast Locate Creature. Concentration up to an hour. See if it does anything. Just concentrate on that.
Within 1,000 feet, you don't sense
Yeah.
him. The closest you get is the definite vibe of Bellum 100% wrote that note and left it for you guys.
I don't sense his presence anywhere. Don't sense his presence anywhere nearby.
Kagai's gonna go to those flowers and stomp on some of them. Stupid magics.
Liv, given our proximity to the ley line,
Mhm.
Fractal's going to essentially sniff the air for the magic. What flavor is this?
I'm gonna give you one guess.
I know, but Fractal doesn't.
Dirty.
Okay, then make me
Arcanima?
make me an Arcana check to just identify the type. Yeah. 22.
Fractal
Nature.
narrows it. He narrows his
Nature-based. Wisdom-based.
Dirty
Alright.
druids.
Dirty flesh things that are alive, imperfect, impure.
Kagas, do not touch those flowers. This is heavily primal nature magic. he actually like fizzles a little bit as he like is almost burned by this fucking horrific thing. Like disgusting. Disgusting. Alright, well, if there's anything going for Bellum here, is that he is from a druid grove, so... Fuck.
I don't care what kind of fucking magic it is.
And you use it to locate our friend.
Let me see if I can... Again, this is anathema to me. So I'm going to attempt to see if... I would like to see if I can trace whatever the fuck Bellum tried to do here.
Alright. Make me another investigation check.
15.
15. Looking around, you notice what look to be the remnants of equations drawn in charcoal on the walls of these ruins. And you gather that that they are the equations that Bellum had written about with all of the proofs and everything.
He tried to turn druidic magic into math?
He tries to turn everything into math.
But this is one of the ones you don't really try that with, because it's one of those weird fucked up magics that you just feel out, like, you just shudders. I kind of want to try some, just blanket the area a little bit with just a bit of magic. Kind of like taking the stencil. Just, what did he do? What did he do? Pretty much detect magic, just trying to lay out his nonsense on there. Let me see. I'm trying to remember which fucking character has what. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I remember. This is the character that Bellum was the one with detect magic. Ah, shit. Didn't he have all our bags, too?
think so.
Oh, shit. Y'all are gonna... Yeah, you can get ready to be our walking lunchbox, Lusutha. I'm going to... look for, it's probably old around here. Is there any dust or anything? Or disturbed, like foliage, that can follow a path?
You can follow the path that you all took in, and you see the booted footsteps that are definitely Bellum's.
I will follow that path.
It's the same one you took to come in, and it leads up to the back of the altar, and that's where it ends.
Can I cast Identify on the altar?
On the altar itself? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, see if there's any magical effects on it.
Sure. You don't have Detect Magic up, do you?
I don't have Detect Magic.
Ah, okay, good to know. You can certainly try.
I cast it! Tell me what it sees!
You cast it? It's a stone plinth. There's no magic about it. There's the remnants of things that were once magical on top of it, and on its sides and around it, but the altar itself has no inherent magic.
Using my usual nonsense to parse out magic from the ley lines, do I sense that it is used?
You cast Detect Magic. You sense that some of the energy has been expended, but especially since those little colorful wisps behind the altar, which you gather is the ley line, it's still there. There's still something there.
Wisps. That's what I was talking about.
The wisps are behind the altar, my guy.
Anyway. Shit. Okay. He definitely casts his magic using the ley line, And according to the note, he used it on his cube.
Yep.
That creates advanced barriers.
Yeah, you very much, Sutha, with your detect magic, you know that he did tap into the ley line and channeled it through his cube of force and set it so that any excess goes through him. Let me look at something real quick. Continue saying what you're saying, Fractal.
No, that was it. I was telling the rest of the party this.
Oh.
Okay. And she'll reiterate the same thing, that he was using it to channel through his cube of force and all that.
Oh, also, are these actual wisps or just like little motes of energy?
They're motes of energy, but they're like they're in the shape of like wispies, like of smoke or steam or cirrus clouds. It's more just the indication of shape.
Gotcha. I was like, wait a minute, that's undead. That ain't right.
Man, that shit ain't right.
I guess I'll walk up to the sparking ley line just with bits of energy leaking out.
Mm-hmm.
You, gross. Given the source of the magic and the tertiary nonsense my staff does, I'm going to plant my staff in it and attempt to channel through to see if I get much feedback.
It doesn't blast you back or do any damage, but you get a feeling that it is not responding to you.
Is anyone else here attuned to life or anything like that? It distinctly does not like me. For obvious reasons.
Looks to Ned and Kages. Do y'all wish to try?
Oh yes, I am.
You. Maybe try.
Oh yes, I am just chock full of magic.
You're extremely lucky though, so get up here.
Sutha, you're probably our best bet at this.
I was gonna back up in just disgust. Fucking Leland. I knew it'd be like this, but I came here anyway. Got the fucking thing.
Kages, do you wish to try? Maybe your runes might affect it somehow?
I suppose.
What are your runes sourced from anyway? Yourself?
In a way.
Pure wall energy?
In a way.
Can I harvest this stuff?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna turn into a wall. I'm gonna create a battery that runs on wall.
Might end up worse than what Bellum's at.
Yeah, well, we'll go see where he is, find out. Do we think he's dead already? Have you tried sending him?
Sending's pretty definite on usually anyone within the plane, any sort of obstruction or something, but I don't know what could be causing it. Usually it's pretty accurate.
You know about any magics that specifically block that kind of thing?
I know several, but I haven't really penned them onto paper yet.
Imagine Kaga just like swings his axe into the ley line.
Like
the fire rune and all that shit.
Penny for a pound, whack!
The runes on the end near the blade start glowing.
Okay.
He spins it and just sends his axe into it.
Your axe thunks solidly into the earth. Nothing else happens. Nothing seems to be disturbed other than the fact that your axe is in the ground and the grass and the flowers.
Stupid magics. First we're dealing with assassins, then blade walkers in some fucking coat, and Bellum walks away like a dumbass. Oh,
Now, Sutha, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do you seem reluctant to do anything here?
Healthy reluctance. I've always been kind of, I want to just jump into things. I have no many like that. Kind of takes a glance at Kagaz.
Get mocked.
Him and Frock are just off to the side, beating the shit out of the fucking flail. He keeps hitting it with an axe and shooting lightning at it.
I even knew a man named, I think his name was Candy Cane, Canderous. He was kind of stupid. But
I will smack you
So
from
stupid.
here.
She'll walk up, put her hand up to the ley line, and she's going to use a 3rd level slot. All the twilight colors come emanating out from it. And she will use Fairy Fire, which is an evocation spell.
Okay. Interesting. Not what I was going for, but I'll take it and run with it. As the light kind of coalesces around the ley line, Sutha. Sutha. You hear in the back of your head.
I don't think any of us heard it, so you may want to just say you hear whispered in the back of
It's
your
whispered
head.
in the back of your head. It's just your name.
the soup.
Does he recognize the voice?
Yes. Oh, she's saying yes as a question. Yes.
Will you come?
Wait. Come where? Where do I need to go?
I will show you. And only you see, no one else sees this. The ley line and your fairy fire merge and open into...
What the?
No one else sees this but Sutha.
Oh, never mind.
I see you in the
Still
chat.
don't.
I see you in the chat.
Fucking ingrates.
Disgusting. None of you are free from sin. Sutha's the only one that sees this. It opens into sort of a shimmering portal.
He looks at it. Can she see beyond the portal looking into it?
A little bit.
She will look in.
You see what looks like some sort of temple.
Don't notice any insignia, any correlation
You
to
do,
who it may
and
be.
you recognize it.
Oh. I see.
Will
Very
you
well.
come?
Thinks back to Ned, Kagaz, Fractal, and Bellum. I don't want to do this. I don't want to leave them, but I have to. Yes, I will come.
And what do you do?
She's still like in this trance-like state, or is she kind of out of it?
No, you have your own will. It's completely there's just you're the only one that can see what's happening. If you will it, then walk.
He's gonna look back and speak. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What the hell?
Nani?
Ned was looking around and just turns around. Wait, what?
What? Wait, what? What's going on? This is all
Guys is hitting you with the stone rune.
Frog's hitting you with slow.
Wisdom save, damn it.
Another wisdom save.
Post the stone. Okay, let me see the stone rune.
It's the dreamy stupor one.
Ends its turn. Alright. Make me both of those
He's gonna-
saves.
Yeah. She's gonna say, I'm sorry, I have to go, but I will return.
You
And then
feel
make the saves.
bolstered. You have advantage
Okay.
Which one?
on both.
Thank God, you would
22
have got
saves,
dunked on by
19
God damn it.
saves.
Well, we'll be waiting here for you, Sutha.
It's like, wait, what? No! And then poof again. Obviously the ruins are charming. Our party members. No one touched that fucking stone.
Ned's gonna go walk up into it and just touch it.
Explodes.
Nothing happens. The energy seems to be a bit dimmed. And then you see
Are we-
as Sutha's... Wait, say again, Sutha?
I was gonna say she was gonna drop the 2 diamonds behind her.
Valid. As you go to pick up the 2 diamonds, the fairy fire fades. And as it shimmers out, a little bit of light comes out and rests gently on Kagaz and Ned.
Ned will pick all
magic.
that shit.
This is why I hate nature magic. It's so seductive. It's like a dime a dozen whore. That's right. I pointed at the trees. I blame you.
I'm just gonna use Giant's Might and then grab that podium and toss it somewhere.
Easy enough.
And he's gonna invoke the flame rune to bring the fire chains all around the ley lines.
You now each have those boons.
Those 2? Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Almost
I already
like
had my
somebody
time.
already got their ley line boons.
Yeah, you're but you said plural. I ain't got one.
We don't
Yeah.
need no water.
And now they have
the
one, because they didn't
motherfucker
have one
burn.
before.
Burn, motherfucker.
No. So
Ned gets a third attempt at stabbing. God damn, that's huge.
Or shooting, if he's ranged.
Give
Because
him
it
a
doesn't
shot.
say melee, it just says weapon.
Now, I really think Kagaz has enough hate to go around to multiple targets.
Well, we gotta keep it balanced, alright?
Especially if they're gobos.
I think your spirit animal is a honey badger.
No, that's mine.
Oh, right, yeah. Fair enough. A hippopotamus, then. Except without...
There you go.
Except, well, without...
You want it backwards,
PR.
kid.
Yeah,
This spirit animal.
So, what do
They
you
have
do
the
now?
best PR team. God.
Well, I just summoned flame chains to attack the ley
As-
lines for no
As
effect.
far as we're aware, the Leyland just ate another party member.
Okay. What do you
Ned's
do?
gonna find a place to sit down, pull out a stick, and start whittling. He's gonna wait for Sutha to come back.
Yeah. But by the way, that's the only 2 characters that was a
I like that name.
mediating energy on the rest of us.
Mhm.
We're gonna.
I will say, you kind of hear a voice in the distance. When the sun rises on the 5th day, look at the east.
You fucking nerd.
Punk ass motherfucker. You're a cleric, not an oracle, you asshole.
As you think you hear that voice, you do in fact hear something approaching from the same way you came in.
Kaga's still big.
Kaga. No.
Yeah, he is.
For
The
Fractals,
heavy stomping of boots as he walks out to see what that shit is.
Fractals behind him. He's crackling with green fire.
Okay.
Man, I'm
yeah,
rolling for shit tonight.
The skeletons will be in front of me.
A wise decision. Go ahead and place yourselves right around here.
Make me big.
Hold on, you're stealing
1
one of our party members, and then you're making us get into combat?
Yes, our healer
Yes.
specifically.
Approaching from the south.
Ned is
Make me
hidden
big.
with a 16 stealth.
Yep.
Hold on, is that Daniel Fortescue?
It's John Cena!
No, you can't see him. If it were John Cena, you couldn't see him. Everyone make me a perception check.
Kagaz needs to be slightly larger.
Oh, yes, 1 second.
That's very thematic, Kagaz.
That's very thematic. There you go.
Get order
Yeah,
66.
Kaga's and Fractal are too pissed. And Ned is the only one keeping a cool head.
Ned, there is a symbol carved into this figure's forehead.
Uh-oh.
Is it the Death Knight from fucking Berserk? Or hang on.
I'm
Well, if
pretty
it's
sure
Skull Knight,
you would
we'd be dead.
recognize this
Yeah,
symbol.
that's not Skull Knight.
I'm pretty sure you would recognize this symbol because I don't think your
Uh-oh.
party member has been completely stealthy with its application. I think your party
no.
member has shown you. it
Yeah,
applied.
it's a symbol I've been playing with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and it's
see
one
the
we
undeath
found.
rune carved like a brand into the forehead of this creature
Mine?
as it walks forward.
That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine.
Isn't it, though? Take a look, Fractal. You know where that symbol came from.
I remember I found it in a ruin way back in like session 3.
You recognize that placement.
Oh, me. It should be small then.
Fractal, what is that?
That's an undead, and it's very unfortunate.
No shit, it's an undead. What is it doing here?
If I had to guess, it's something that escaped the castle, but I don't think I didn't think the charging method would work? Huh. I was out of spell slots. I didn't cast them using any of those. Is your skull reacting? Is Talon reacting?
Kagaz's skull?
No.
No, Talon.
Yeah, is Talon doing anything?
Yeah,
Because I
No?
did some magic last night. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't use any spell slots during that.
Talon looks the same as he did when you enchanted him.
So you're
Then
telling
this
me you
is a-
have no control over that?
No.
This is what I come back to. I was sleeping, and then all of a sudden I'm resummoned in this body.
Sans
What
Undertale? No!
Filthy peasants, a lot of you.
You are
Do
about
we
2
know you?
seconds to decide if I'm ripping this thing in half or not.
Did I make you?
It's talking, Kagaz. Let's wait on killing. But killing is still very much an option.
This thing's walking up to me, Ned.
Unless you want to be torn in half, I would suggest you staying at least 15 feet away from the giant orc.
It's fair enough, you sniveling swine. Ah,
I think I
Who
made...
are you?
What are you? I don't feel that inherent connection, do I?
No, not at all.
I don't think I made that. At least not the normal way.
You better spit out a name.
Looks back at Fractal.
Oh no. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hold on, wait a minute.
I swear to God, if he says, "Get the fuck out of my kitchen," I'm gonna stab Fractal.
Let me just reacquaint this real quick.
The body does
Let me
look
just-
abnormally
let me just-
stretched.
I'm just gonna
As though it
reacquaint.
was
my!
I'm just gonna
once
reacquaint this
smaller.
here. There we go. That's this feels alright. Actually, you know what? I brought more tea smoke too. There we go. I feel safe now.
Now you feel safe.
Do we know
Fractal,
you,
make
good
me
sir?
another perception check.
Who?
Fractal.
Oh no. Wave advantage.
Despite this new body, you have perhaps heard of my tales. I am Sir Horace of Gallowmere, one of the greatest heroes. And unfortunately, due to you, points a skeleton finger at Fractal, you are
God
the reason
damn
I
it.
am in this new body.
Fractal,
Look.
as he's pointing at you, you notice underneath the plate armor, a bit of a tattered chef's apron poking out.
Fucking kidding me?
Oh my!
Fractal says that. Are you fucking kidding me? You're the first sentient undead I make? This is horseshit! I look at more tea smoke. Are you seeing this?
What do you mean, sentient undead? What in the hell did you do?
Blanky, what the fuck is this thing?
Again, my name is Sir Horace of Gallowmere, even though I'm in a different body. I'm surprised you have not heard of me, but yes, I'm very much a creation under this fool, this lowly fool.
Chef that tried to kill me and almost succeeded.
I gotta do a history, maybe just in case I've heard of a great
Horace
warrior.
of Gallowmere!
Yeah, Ned's gonna do the same.
Go ahead.
Fractal doesn't care.
Oh,
Fractal's just proud of himself. He
7?
made a sentient undead.
No, never heard of him in the warbands. Ned,
What?
you've maybe heard of
damn it, you know.
few tales. There was a great knight who was said to have been a true hero. But this was
True. Oh,
centuries ago.
At least
Wait,
400, 500.
centuries? wait, so it's not his soul? Oh, it's someone else's soul in there. What?
You're Sir Horace of Gallowmere.
It was a halfling.
That is
right?
correct, peasant.
Was it halfling or gnome?
I'm
Halfling, which is why I described
I'm
you
good
noticed
with
the
that.
skeleton looking stretched.
Oh,
You died like 500 years ago.
oh, thank God.
Yes.
Wait,
In the great battle of the Arden Hills, I died fighting Slaying the Great Wizard. Yes, I did.
you chose a halfling? What the hell?
You
can look at
see, it's
Fractal.
grown. It's grown. It's stretched up to about 6'5".
Yeah, I look at him. Well, technically, you're the second undead I made. Wait, when did you resurrect last night? Was it
Sir
last night or
Gallowmere.
today?
What is your purpose in tracking down Fractal?
Unfortunately, when I was brought back from my slumber, the guidance from the resurrection pointed me to you, and since it's exactly what year is it?
Ned will blurt out the year.
2022.
The year
200x.
is- Hold on. I have it written down somewhere. I just gotta find where it is.
You have a timeline?
Yeah.
This is the Mega Man time.
Gee, I wonder where it is on my fucking world anvil! The year is 1226 post-isolation, bitches.
Couldn't be.
Ned will blurt out the year for him.
Yeah.
Almost 500 years.
Were you a
Yeah.
human?
That's what I said. Fractal,
Yeah. Yeah.
what the fuck did you do?
I'm going to be honest here. I have not the faintest fucking idea, but apparently I'm 2 for 2. I thought that you're fucking... garment over there, your accessory over there was my first sentient undead, but apparently I accidentally a revenant or a skeleton. What are you? I'm flipping through my notes in my mind of the types of undead. Can I identify him? Given my encyclopedic knowledge here, what are we dealing with here?
Make a history check.
A history check, okay.
Just to see if you've come across it before. Search through your internal databanks.
11.
Can Ned make a history check on it?
Yes, but yours will be a higher DC because you haven't had as much experience.
The Lords of Galamir don this ensemble when meeting with one. What the fuck? Wait, this bucket helm? Hang on, he has a bucket. Nito, what the fuck did you do? Nito, what the fuck did you do?
He has a bucket helm.
Nito!
That's not magic. A bucket, dude. It's a type of helmet.
Yeah, that's
like
magic.
Crusader helmet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
It looks like a bucket.
So that specifically is magic. People's natural ability doesn't really. It does make it a bit more difficult. Because they're just kind of looking at your body.
Okay. When he's trying to look at it, he's gonna take his arm and pull it off.
With a 20 history, you know that's not something a fucking revenant can do.
That's a skeleton.
Not the revenant.
Oh, thank Christ. Wait, what's Christ?
You don't know.
Who's Christ? He's an ancient god.
An Aztec deity that demands wine and blood. So, you're just attracted to me? For some reason?
I was drawn to you, peasant, yes.
What do you call me? Bitch, I am of the highest material gain! I will cut you right here!
Peasant, I think that's your new name now. Peasant.
I am literally on my high horse!
Well, Mr. Galamir, you got any plans for being here?
Can't do it. Fucking horse.
Due to the resurrection, I can sense certain tendencies amongst my new form. I believe, whatever purpose, whether it be a curse, or perhaps I need to prove something in order to enter the great Hall of Heroes.
Alright.
I think you already did that like 500 years ago.
Right, I did, but I was brought back. You see, you can tell in his voice, he's very shaky about it, but he's like, yes, I just need to re-enter once I complete this task again. That is correct.
What's the task? As I hold my staff.
That I do not know, but you're my best course of action as far as figuring it out.
Do I own you?
No.
He calls you peasant, even if you thought you did. You don't.
I am Sir Horse of Galamir. I am owed by... I am... I am no one's slave.
Great. I had an assistant and I gained an idiot.
Watch your tongue. Watch your tongue, peasant, you lowly swine.
I don't have a tongue. I have a
What the hell even are you?
Good question.
I'm...
You and him are the same breed of what the fuck?
Enigma wrapped it in a box in a chest with a ribbon.
He's a pile of scrap. You're a pile of bones. You're the same breed.
You're a pile of no brains, big man. Anyways, peasant. Starts.
Fucking blood vessel in his head.
You gonna take that shit, cock-ass?
No. 26.
Grab him by the skull.
Go me.
Let's wrap talk.
Go shoot. Say nothing about my brain! He's gonna throw him up in the air.
Yeet!
Forward to
This
Nito's
bitch
third,
empty! Yeet!
I do indeed look forward to Nito's third character.
Right.
First he wanted to fuck his first character, he's gonna fuck up his second, and I'm worried about the third.
Well, third time's a charm.
It just tosses you straight up in the air.
Yeet.
Like over to the side.
This
That
bitch
was
empty.
completely uncalled for. Complete peasant behavior.
You call me a peasant one more time, I'm gonna flatten you in the mulch.
Wipes himself off. That is neither here nor there. Anyways, I guess I've introduced myself. What are your names?
That's peasant. Pointing the fractal.
Yes, he is peasant, of course.
Naturally.
That's Ned. Pointing to Ned.
Howdy.
Greetings, Ned.
Okay, you look here, you bootleg Sir Daniel Fortescue. I will fuck you up from here. That's a
Cog has iron jaw.
Ironjaw. That is a strong name. And you are a strong man. Very fitting.
Ain't nothing stronger.
In and out of his good graces faster than I've ever seen before.
I didn't call him peasant again.
Well, and he called him
Okay.
strong.
I'm just a little confused here, sir. But what the fuck?
I'm confused myself, but I believe it is my purpose, whatever it is, to re-enter the Hall of Heroes, to join you on whatever undertaking you are currently undertaking, so to speak.
Can I kill him now?
Only if I get to kill you.
I think actually close roll 20. Fuck!
Well,
You're the
I got
dipshit that
two.
made him. How the fuck you make him?
Look. I don't know. I barely knew how to make your fucking accessory hanging from your belt. Or you're in your bag. Where do you have talent?
alright, the banded skeleton aside, Sudan Bell will absorb all that freaky magic shit.
That they were.
These were your former compatriots.
Almost
Yes.
a sort of word. If they're still alive, they still are. But they ain't here.
We're trying to figure out what exactly happened to him. Well, we know what happened to Sutha. She got absorbed by the ley lines. Bellum, on the other hand, we think he got absorbed by the ley lines, but we're not 100% sure. I'm sorry, I'm just a little freaking out here. You're
In my
you're
trial
long
over here,
fucking dead.
yeah, to be with the current year, it's
Long
Ah,
fucking
yes.
dead.
Given the amount of subjects I've had, I've decided to label you 2B.
whatever
Or
you wish to
you
call me,
could just
peasant.
call him by his name.
I have not been granted the same courtesy. He will burn regardless.
Whatever you say, peasant.
Yeah, peasant, shut your mouth.
Every time he opens his... He looks at him again. Mouth.
I can free your crime boss whenever I want.
All the more reason for me to stab you.
Try it.
Worried that perhaps maybe
Maybe I'll make you maybe I'll send the next random dead paladin or whatever the fuck he is into your corpse.
Yeah, wait a minute. What are you exactly? How do you fight?
Yeah, are you a fighter, paladin? I don't think you're a wizard.
Don't tempt me.
Well played. Go ahead.
When I was amongst the living, I was perhaps one of the greatest swordsmen that ever lived. Granted, I'm here now, but in my oath, I held true devotion. And I'm worried that this might be a curse, or perhaps I've been seen as breaking my oath.
Breaking your oath when you're dead for a couple hundred years?
You kind of tell in his voice that he's not giving the full story. Either way, I am here now, Sir Horace of Galamir, to assist you. What is it y'all are doing again?
I made a bootleg death.
That's a good question. We were investigating these fucking things. Point to the ley line.
I don't want to touch that ley line anymore. It's Sutha and Bellum.
Kagas. It's
Yep.
about now that in your head you hear doot 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 doot. Hello, Kagas. It's Bellum's mother. He's home, napping after traversing the ley lines to get here. He said Celestian has something for him to do.
What the?
Oh, goddammit.
That's that weird magic shit. Alright. That's good. I guess. I thought he was, eaten by some god energy. That's much better.
That's much, and it cuts off. Because you did hear it did count at the beginning, though. What the? This is that weird shit.
Fuck. Well, he said that out loud. He didn't say that. It's fine. That
The
was-
clip makes it funnier.
Alright.
Alright. So, two things. One, Bellum's mom remembers me. That's funny. Two, Bellum's apparently back in the grove somehow.
Bellum's
Okay.
mom remembers all of you. She rolled a D3.
I mean,
I rolled a D3 to see which one of you she contacted.
How could
Alright,
you forget
well-
Kagas?
That's good news. We know he's safe.
That still don't tell us what happened to Sutha.
Let's
Maybe
just say
she-
5 days, then look east.
Yes.
I don't think you're supposed
On
to
the
take
fifth-
things.
On the 5th day, look to the west.
The what? Shut the fuck up!
When the sun rises.
East?
Well,
Watch your
if
eyes. Look at the
somehow Bellum got back to the grove through this ley line, maybe Sutha goes back somewhere else through the lane. That's
If she went back to where she came from, she's on a different continent.
Well, shit. Well, Bellum was... he was gone for the night, and now he's back in the grove. That's fast as shit. So,
Fast as
maybe
fuck.
Sutha... maybe she's alright later? That's,
She'll probably send the
hopefully.
message to us through that as well.
That is true. Not that she can forget any of us.
So in the meantime, how are you and Ned going to eat? Bellum had all of our food supplies, and Sutha was our walking vending machine.
Well,
I've got
know
food
that.
on me.
Be quiet, goddammit!
you
Fly,
fuck.
you
Take a
You
fucking
fly, you
inspiration.
fly, you fool!
Don't forget to change your name on the
Sutha gets inspiration, not
Oh.
Sir Horace of Galamir.
I felt life
Sutha,
return to me. Sutha, wherever she is, feels suddenly inspired.
Alright, we done with this pointy-eared shit. We can leave now.
I would like
We
to
got
leave here.
Khaled.
Yes.
The rune ate Sutha, or the ley lines, whatever. And,
Unless you'd like to go for a ride, Ned.
Don't tempt me.
Get
Am
out
I-
of here. Get away from you, crazy fuckos.
Don't threaten me
stop
with a
you,
good
dude.
time, man.
oh my
I would
god!
Oh my god!
Type something.
Sir Horace of Galamir,
Here he goes.
Deselect Sir Horace. No, you have to deselect Sir Horace, go back to your main name, and then type it.
It's just,
So you
it's
see
even
that whole
better
ass-
because Nito's not in the game on Saturdays.
Yeah, it really is.
Wait, was Dom
You
doing this
gotta-
on Mondays too?
Dom does it
No.
occasionally.
He does the hybrids to the red mist shit.
You have to select, because you see how it says I'm Cogaz, but then when I type it's Cogaz.
Oh, okay.
So you have to go back to like the base, yeah, like that. You fucker. Oh, it's better than creditreport.com, I guess.
It's much better than freecreditreport.com.
FRE, that spells.
Well, if we don't care about the assassinations and all that, then I suppose we can
Not
just
really.
roll out of here.
Yeah, I mean, right now my only about in life is to avoid the literal lich haunting me, and just advance my spellcraft. So, if you guys got anything you really want to do, I'm kind of up for it.
I mean, I don't.
I'd like to kill a necromancer.
That depends on which one.
Fractal pulls out a Glock. Which necromancer? I don't even look at you.
I knew a great necromancer. I put my soul through his heart. It was a great day.
Well, you up for some deja vu?
Ain't that a fucking bitch? I don't have a heart. What I do have is a staff.
I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't talking about you, peasant.
Alright, every time he speaks to you, it's even funny.
I like this guy.
I see.
He's funny.
So,
Well, I
yeah,
suppose we have an
very
extra
funny.
horse. And you got that helmet covering your face.
Yes, and you notice with the robes from the item, he kind of snaps his skeletal finger and he becomes hang on, I'll post it again, like an androgynous, completely nondescript, like just humanoid figure.
Somebody that if you passed them in the street, you'd be like, that was a person.
Yeah. The
What were
robe
they
so
like?
he can fit in, and
They were a fucking person, man. I don't really
they
know.
were a person. Yeah.
he's
Yes.
just a funny little guy.
Very
Were they a
nondescript.
guy or a girl? Yes.
Yeah.
Were they tall or short? Yes.
Yeah.
6 feet tall, that's tall. Compared to the rest
Uncanny
of us, maybe
Valley.
not.
Uncanny Valley Knight over here.
Yeah.
Well, Sutha's got a horse that you can use. And they can just ride with you or myself. I ain't touching that fucking thing.
It looks you.
Don't make noise.
Walks up to Mortissimo. This is a
Well,
fine steed.
Oh, you are courting death now. The staff begins to crackle. Go on. See what happens.
How is that a fine steed? Look at his fucking face.
Pulls up his helmet, shows his skeletal face. This is not the essence of beauty, good sir.
What a handsome fellow. Such grace. Such
Turns to
beauty.
Ned. Turns to Ned. Oh,
Camera pans in on the horse.
Now.
The horse is just staring at you.
Alright, let's just get out of here.
Fractal is on the horse. I just can't send the horse to back.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Kind of really shrunk at this point.
Adult life is already so goddamn weird. This may as well happen.
Ain't it something?
What do you do now?
I don't know. I'll kind
Question
of just
my-
run around finding shit to do.
For once, question the moral acceptance of my profession because I create things like that.
You sure did. That is 100% you, buddy.
God damn it, Nita. God
You
damn it,
reap
Nita.
what you reap what you sow, peasant.
I only rip what you so because you're a bastard.
No, this one has a lot more to do with you than you realize, Pyro.
No, I know that's the fucking chef. I've never
know.
heard of no goddamn gal. You know what? Now that I am properly in front of this fucker, can I make a check to see if I've heard of any Galmer in my databanks?
Go ahead.
History?
Yeah.
12.
12.
You're the knowledge guy, Fractal.
You
So how's your deck save?
you know he's connected to this continent somehow. And you feel something that he said earlier is kind of trying to piece its way together, but you can't quite reach it at the moment.
I'm too bothered by this fucking Ponzi noble in front of me.
Yeah. He's you, but fancy.
He's me, but a fighter.
Yeah.
And that's bad because he's right in front of me.
Yep.
where the caster doesn't want the possibility of fucking dangerous fighter. Hang on.
Well, you want them in front of you, but you want them with their back to you.
Or dead.
Yeah, Cogass.
So, I ain't got much going on. Trying to just follow you guys around to see if I can find something fun to do. And we unkilled your nemesis. He points to the head on your fucking belt.
This isn't fun anymore.
I'm apologies. Real quick, gentlemen and fellow undead. He will take a quick few minutes to give inspiring leader so everybody gain 11 temp HP. Even the skeletons.
I feel oddly reassured. I'll be honest with you, Cogass. I had planned on going into town and figuring out the entire assassination thing on my own.
On your own? That's rude.
Now, I didn't think you'd want to come. You seemed rather unbothered by it.
Well, I was interested. I necessarily can't say they died specifically, but I kind of want to know what's happening.
Alright. It's kind of what I was going to do. Figure out what was going on, who did it, why they did it, and liberally apply daggers.
Also, that Blade Walker with his stupid celestial cult thing. I want to find out about that. I don't like no Gitz who be worshipping gods at that level.
Alright. Well, I look at Sir Gallowmere. Will he pass for normal in town?
Yes.
His helmet will cover his
equipment on?
face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the robe, he appears as a nondescript person, so he can.
Also, the
Alright.
helmet covers his face, even if he doesn't.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he
he
can.
is.
He's just a walking pile of armor.
I lose one headache and I gain another one. I lose probably the most effective member of our team,
You lost your migraine pills.
and I gained a pompous, know-it-all asshole.
Alright, so like things ain't ever changing.
Yeah, let's head back into town. Try and figure this bullshit out.
Alright, let's stop at the tower. I'll leave Mortissimo there.
Alright. Put you back on the continent map.
Alright, the skeletons go back in the bag. And Mortissimo will stick out at the re-upped tower.
Alright. And then you go back to Sheva Caerlora?
And steal our cart.
Did anyone get fucking destroyed by my defenses?
No?
Okay. No 4d12s were had, got it.
No 4d12.
Damn. Whack!
Wow, look at this neat looking tree.
Let's cut it down or run into it.
Nope. It would have had to have been somebody actively trying to get in. Like, if somebody was just not looking where they were going and accidentally bumped into the tower's not gonna assassinate them on sight. Like, that's very clearly an accident.
No, they specifically have to go through the door without saying the
doorway,
phrase.
Exactly. It's a purposeful entering.
Yeah.
Wait, do we come up on the southeast gate or the west gate?
Southeast.
Yeah, well,
Southeast.
southeast.
Okay.
Where the party token is.
I put it there, I was just asking.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll come. So, there was something with something called Blade Walker?
Blade Walker
some-
was the manager of the Spiral Market. He was
The head of the
assassinated
traders.
by.
Yeah, Merchants Guild head.
He was
Sweet.
the manager of the Spiral Market. He was killed by a red-robed figure.
Can you.
And I imagine if we ask around, we'll find a red-robed figure was seen around the murder of the regent's daughter.
My guess is that they're using illusion magic. One, to get themselves out or in, and to kill them.
I would agree with that assessment.
Like, none of them dying with scratches or nothing. No burns, no scratches, no whips.
Something
So-
psychic.
Yep.
Psychic or ethereal
Boy.
undead?
Seems
Well-
just to kill them over.
Did anyone hear any noises, like perhaps a loud scream, maybe? And I don't mean like.
I don't know. Have I had the chance to talk to anyone yet?
I mean, I don't know. You guys
Have
walked
you
up
tried to
the.
go talk to anyone, or are you just kind of
No,
wandering around?
that was
discussing?
Ned looking dead at Fractal saying that. Fractal, you've
I don't
been
know.
with me the entire goddamn time we've been in this town. Have
And
you
here
seen
I-
me question anyone?
I don't know. I tried to ignore you for the most part.
Well,
Damn.
you two's rivalry aside, we were hearing a lot of screaming during the ball. Granted,
Yep.
you marched a thing of zombies into it.
It wasn't me. That
not
was someone else.
really a rivalry, Cockaz. That was just a genuinely stupid fucking question.
I'd have to respect him to consider a rivalry.
And I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to respect him and think of him as a rivalry friendship kind of bullshit. Nah. I genuinely wish
It's
he would
ju-
drop dead again
This is-
right
Nah.
now.
This
What
has
is
turned into
happening?
Mean Girls.
Boo, you whore.
You bitch!
What exactly happened? What exactly happened during this ball? I just can't
Shit
even.
here marched
Might
in
be
a bunch of undead and
Say that by the fucking gate, you asshole!
created you by killing, kind of peeks around what seems to be a chef of some sort,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm
of
a bit
small
surprised.
stature, because, boy,
But-
you look like you were put through a stretcher.
But
And while we were at this said party for a corrupt trade magnate, who is also a crime lord, who he taps his bag, have been moving around quietly.
blink.
The regent's daughter was killed by an assailant that most likely a few days prior killed the manager of the Spiral Market.
Which
And yes,
beggars-
God, I know I keep calling him a manager, but god damn, it's funny.
It is
What?
funny.
This beggars the question. What does this have to do with us? Are in a quest?
Absolutely fucking nothing. So if you want to, you can leave.
I want to
Don't let
figure
the
it
door
out.
hit you on your ass on the way out.
Let's get in the gates first. Are there guards at the gate?
It's the it's about the middle of the day, so it's just kind of people like they've seen you before, and so they just kind of wave you in. They saw you go out, and they're like, "Ah, it's the same assholes that were here just a few hours ago."
Looking for you. I have an academic interest to see if this is an ethereal undead.
No, just because you're a creepy fuck doesn't mean everyone's a creepy fuck that uses undead.
Then what's your excuse?
I'm not a creepy fuck.
And you
But you
don't
do use undead.
I'm an asshole.
But you do use undead.
No, I don't. You do.
His bag rattles menacingly.
Mm.
Ask more
I
of a
use
trinket.
you, and you're not undead. You're a fucking automaton. I take your batteries out, will you just fall over on your side?
God damn.
Piece of
Fucking
shit.
roasted.
And he'll walk away.
God damn.
I'll I'll unscrew my middle finger and wave and like the Disney Channel. Just da-da-da-da-da.
I do declare there is a lot of hostility.
Oh, just
They've
between the
always
two
been
of us, I rather like Cogaz.
What the fuck was that voice? I do declare.
I do declare.
And suddenly he's a Southern Belle.
Yes.
Let's go.
There's a
Let's
lot
fucking
of
go,
hostility.
bitches.
You are indeed a very interesting creation, peasant.
I could say the same to you, except you came with a mouth installed.
I could say the same thing about you.
Stealth off, you
Not for
fucking
your
midget!
fucking
Technically.
mouth, you'd be a very useful thing. My god, you're fucking Deadpool from Wolverine.
Jesus. Technically.
Alright. Can't ask around.
All right.
I can't wait for Connor to see this tomorrow.
What kind of person would you be kind of looking for to talk to?
Ned's gonna head for like a guard house and try and talk to one of the higher ups to try and get an audience with someone of importance from the rich zone, as you so lightly putting it,
I didn't.
so they could try to assist with the investigation.
Okay. So you go to the guardhouse. It's the biggest concentration of what would be considered like a guards barracks is right outside of Caerlora, because that's where they have like actual heavy guard, because that's where the regent and any important political figures live or stay when they visit. So that's the place that needs like actual guarding supervision kind of thing. So you go out there and you meet with a male tabaxi. Yes, can I help you?
Hi, my name is Ned Blackfoot. I am an investigator. I was working on the unfortunate death of Lord Blade Walker.
Yes.
And I have heard that the poor Miss young regent was killed in much the same fashion.
That is true, she was.
I was hoping I could offer my assistance in any investigation.
Do you have any leads from your prior investigation?
I believe they're being killed by either a psychic attack or a ethereal undead. Although I'm leaning more towards the psychic attack, giving the evidence of a character in red that was seen fleeing the scene of the Lord Bladewalker's death.
And what do you think you could offer that the regent does not already have at her disposal?
Extra set of hands.
He kind of raises an eyebrow at you.
I'm quite adept. I also I have contacts that are well adept at identifying and understanding the undead. Also,
that could potentially
he'll
be
point
of
back at
interest.
Cogas. I got a lot of fucking muscle.
That could potentially be something of interest. If you will wait here, I will send it up the chain of command and see what we can get back.
He's gonna make a quick hand motion towards the guard. It's very quick. Thieves can't. Do you speak?
No response.
Bummer. And he'll let the guard go.
Alright, the guard makes his way into the rich zone, Caerlora. You wait probably about 20-30 minutes. So not like an inordinate amount of time, but definitely like long enough that you gather, okay, he's at least actually asking. You know, because if he came back in like 5 minutes, you'd be like, you just sat in the walk-in long enough to humor me and then came back out for restaurant speak.
During that time, I'm walking up to them gates. They got my harpoon gun.
When you walk in. If you let the guards know, like, I was at the party and I left during the scuffle and I need to reclaim my belongings, they'll pass you through.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Okay, you can roll it like that. Carglass was gonna say, you got my shit.
I forgot. They had all his shit.
Yeah. That's the equivalent of if you let them know that they have your shit, then they're expecting that people will say that, and so it's not a big deal. And they wave you through, because if you have the coat check tag, then that's, you're gonna have to have that anyway, so
Bitch, you
they're
better have
not too
receipts.
particularly worried. There is a line of people. It's not a particularly long line, but there is a line of people waiting outside of where the coat and weapons check was the night before.
Our guy's just going to wait behind in the line and just emit an aura of pure malice.
I'm so proud of him. He's actually waiting in line. Even Zonkiri didn't do that.
No, hold on. He's gonna emit an aura of pure malice directly aimed at the one in front of him.
Make me an intimidation check.
Strength, please.
The council commands!
Wait, I'm considering it. Are you, like, cracking your knuckles or anything? Like, or
You
are
can
you
hear,
just, like,
you can
more-
hear the metal of his armor fucking groaning from him, like folding
Alright,
his
go
arms
ahead with
forward.
strength.
Yes. Yes!
They move out of the way.
You gotta keep doing it to every person.
To avoid having to make, like, 4 more checks, because there are about 4 more people in front of you, I'll just say that it works. You succeeded. It's enough that, like, you continue successfully on in the same way until you are at the front of the line.
And when the guard comes to him to get his coat checks, oh, these nice people back here knew I was in a rush, so they let me forward.
Alright. I really don't care. Can I see your tickets?
Hands out all fucking, like, 4 of them.
Yeah, however many it was, and... Alright, wait here. And he goes and gets your stuff and brings it back.
If any of it's got a mark on it, I'm gonna kill you all.
If any of it's got a mark on it, it's probably from the hordes of undead that invaded the palace.
I didn't ask for
Lives.
your excuses.
Just explaining, sir. It's what we've been told to say.
He's gonna gather all his stuff, look it over, especially the harpoon gun.
Looks okay. Looks as you left it. The only thing you notice on it is, like, the coat check ticket that has been... Most of your stuff is sharp. Most of your stuff is sharp, and so it's been, like, stabbed through. Like, the end of the harpoon, they, like, stabbed the ticket through that.
Actually, that would only work on the lance and the harpoon. The hand
And there
axe
you
and
go.
the
The other
great
thing
axe
that's
would not
been, like... What was the other thing you left?
have- The great axe and the hand axe.
There's enough of a point on the end of those axes that they would kind of be able to spear it through.
Alright. He's gonna wipe off the harpoon gun. Don't worry. You're good now. I ain't no dagger eaters. He's just gonna set it back on his back, where people usually put, like, daggers and stuff.
Alright.
Like, right at the lower back.
Valid.
Oh, that's much better. I felt empty without all my stuff.
Alright. So, Ned, do you do anything while you're waiting for the kind of person in charge to come back?
Nah, Ned will just wait
Alright.
quietly and
The tabaxi
Boringly.
comes back. It seems as though the team that's in charge of the investigation has accepted your offer. Are you alone, or you said you have... Where's the rest of them?
I have a few companions that assist me in manners speaking. I have Kagas. I have Necro. Points at Fractal.
Interesting.
Your pet name pisses me off.
And I would let the great sir introduce himself, in case he wants to use a fake name.
Greetings, my name is Sir Andre of Lachlan.
Damn it.
Never heard of that. That's fine, I don't really need to have heard of it.
You haven't heard of me.
No.
You've not heard of Andreas the Giant?
No.
Despicable peasant.
Whatever you say, sir.
I'll turn you to mulch and feed my next.
I guess gonna nudge Ned. This really is an Elven city. Everyone's depressed.
I'm just tired of this. It's been a long day, and a long night, and a long day before it. Would you like to go through and join the investigation or not?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
now that we got some...
If
Now
you
that we got some
kindly
new
lead
hands.
the way, so my companions will shut the fuck up.
Alright. And he leads you into Taras
Don't worry.
Caerlora.
I'll invent you a bookster seat someday.
Oh, I gotta scroll up, that's why. Hello? Well?
No, I don't have to go potty.
Hi, Pyro's dad.
No. Excuse
Hi, Pyro's dad!
He is not here. I was not.
Pyro,
on my-
That would be my father.
Oh,
Hi, Norman's dad!
Howdy.
Okay, well that's interesting. Roll20 is being weird on my... Okay, there we go, but I put you
roll
on
20
the...
messing up. Oh, okay.
Duh, what a
That's
shock. I've put you
what
on
a new.
the aesthetic version of the Taras Caerlora map.
The only
So,
thing I can
you are led
appreciate is y'all's
into-
appreciation for the color green.
Actually, no, I'm gonna put you on the real map. You are led into... I'm just gonna go ahead and take the...
Seems familiar.
Doesn't it just? Okay. If you guys want to put yourselves over here, can you see? I'm gonna take that as a no, and I'm gonna put you on the map.
Hold on,
Yes, please.
I'm mentally
There.
reacting, so.
Over there. Okay, Ka guys can see. That's good. And Fractal.
Double front. There we go.
There you go. Okay. You are led into... I'd say you're led into the library, which is back here to the left. Should still be uncovered lighting-wise. And you are allowed to sit at the table. There are other people there with paperwork. The Tabaxi leads you in. These are the other investigations that we've brought on to help. They're here to help you. Let them. And he leaves.
Well, ain't he a ball, sunshine? Alright, investigators. How much you found out?
A male Aasimar with short blonde hair and gray eyes, rough white skin, looks at you.
Whatever, go.
The Lady Aeden definitely has not a mark on her when we found her. Almost like she just died in her sleep, but she's so young. It was very strange. The only reason we knew something was wrong was her eyes were open.
Alright. So she's in bed and all?
Yes,
Where'd
she
Ned
was in bed.
Kagas go?
Well, that complicates things. I thought she just died in a room like Playbook did.
Well, did you hear about what happened with Lord Bladewalker?
Yes, we have been informed about that. You think it's the same person?
If not the same person, the same technique. And we have a witness stating that they saw someone in a red cloak leaving the scene. Have you asked around about that?
We haven't had the time to actually go and talk to other people yet. We've mostly been investigating the actual scene.
Do you have the magical sort who would be capable of detecting the type of magic that was used to do the deed?
At this point, you see a female half-elf kind of clear her throat. That would be me.
All right. Then the bigger question. My friend here, he's a wizard of some renown. Necro. It's a name I call him. It's not his actual name. Introduce yourself.
My name is Naramond.
Naramond. Interesting.
He is in the possession of a spell that allows him to talk to the dead.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I
Yeah,
also
you do.
have his spell.
No, I don't. That was Sutha.
Then how'd you... Okay.
It's the equivalent of the Speak with Dead spell is how I was ruling that his ritual worked.
Okay.
So what I need to ask is, are you willing to let me jury rig that a little bit, Liv? Because again, let me explain. The way I did it was to jury rig that. Plus, I also had to desecrate the body. You don't want me to desecrate the body right now, do you?
No.
Then let's just have a read back for a second.
Yeah. Well, you know of the
I
spell
have that
Speak
spell.
with Dead.
Yes.
Have you done so? Or is that something that's not going to be allowed considering her position?
We were waiting until we had a few more things to ask her prepared. We wanted to make sure that our
perhaps we
questions were
could go
prepared before
and...
we wasted them.
Perhaps we could go and ask Lord Bladewalker. Get some initial details from him.
It does make sense.
We do now have two bodies that were killed in the same exact fashion. Well, were found in the same exact positions. No
And they're
visible
both prominent
wounds.
figures.
Both very prominent figures. Also, I do have quite a bit of information on one Lord Talon. I hear he's a guest.
He was. What do you know about him?
Well, he's a murderous psychopath.
She raises her eyebrows.
He is a crime lord. And based on the notes we've seen floating between him and Lord Talon, he was promising a lot of things that he could not deliver upon. And it seems that Lord Talon found out. I mean, not Lord Talon. No, Lord Bladewalker found out. He's going to pull out the notes that were sent and just put them on the table.
Wait, quick question. The Regent and the Regent's daughter, who's dead now, how does that work if they die without an heir? Is it like a vote, or...?
I don't think they have a plan.
We don't have a plan.
So, when the Regent... How long is that family line ruled Shava Caerlora or whatever?
A male human who is dressed like a knight, also at the table, speaks up. For generations, they have been regent over Shava Caerlora.
Okay. And you on any record of before that? Before them generations?
I mean, it would certainly be in the libraries, but why?
Well, because as we see, as they're reading over the notes and stuff, Blade Walker found out town was full of shit, died. The current regent's really old. Daughter, heir, died. Were you to do some sort of voting thing? I'm sure it's possible that Mr. Talon would have stepped forward and in your plight and suffering and said he'd try his best to, take your place. It's possible. Just asking. If you're gonna do, like, a vote for a new regent.
That is probably what we would have people do, is to submit a new bloodline to take over.
Well, it just points in a likely direction of who's been running all this mess. Because if it was Talon and his assassins, it'd be bad news. But if it's not, that means we gotta find out who's been doing it. Because if it ain't connected to Talon, then that's a whole different problem.
Very much so. Well, I suppose it would be wise to go to Lord Bladewalker.
It is an untapped resource at this point. It's sad that it must be done, but it must be done.
The female half-elf kind of stands up and brushes herself off. All right, very well. Let's go.
And you said that Lord Talon was here. Do you know where he went?
He's missing.
Missing.
His
Just,
rooms
you
were
guys
ransacked,
lost
and
a
several of his
VI.
guards were dead in the room, but he was nowhere to be found.
Were there marks on them?
I was about to say,
On
out of
guards,
character,
several.
left a lot of bodies in there. Well, that's not very good. The lead assailant missing, all his guards dead. Alright, well, I suppose one step at a time. Let's just go see Bladewalker.
Yes.
Very well. She takes you
If you
down.
do happen to get any tips on his whereabouts, I'd be greatly appreciated. Part of my job is actually finding that man and bringing him to justice.
Just
Very well. Follow me. She takes you to essentially the morgue, where after Lady Aeden was found murdered, Lord Bladewalker's body was being kept in stasis, more or less, after his autopsy. Basically going like, well, now this is the same thing. This is no longer an isolated incident. This is weird. And so his body is just kind of laying there. It has the little Y scar on the chest under the sheet. And
Actually, as we're
female-
walking, Ned wanted to bring something up.
Yep.
My good friend Necro. What was the name of that wizard again that you were telling me about yesterday? Starts with an E. Elazira? Something along those lines.
I believe in the record it stated the name was Elzair.
Have you guys
Hey.
heard of that name?
It's a chorus of no's from the other four. Or I guess
You may
only
wanna
two
look
of them-
into it.
Only two of them would have come with you, but yeah.
I'll
You
get
may
them
wanna
a
have your-
description.
Men look into it. She's a necromancer of some repute. I've run into a few reports of her while running around trying to find evidence upon Lord Talon. Well, I guess we can drop the Lord at this point. Looking for Talon. She may pique your interest.
Good to know.
Alright. Gotta talk to the dead.
All right. And she begins, now that you're back down in the morgue, she begins casting Speak with Dead. And the corpse takes in what looks like a breath of air, but you know is essentially just the magic of the spell, animating it long enough for, I believe it's 5 questions?
I think it depends.
For Speak with Dead, I think it's 5. Let me see.
Yeah, up to 5 questions. I think it's up to you.
No, up to
Person
5
that
means
still
you
have
could
a mouth
end it
and can't be
without
undead.
asking all 5, but you get 5 questions no matter what.
Well,
Up
the
to
spell
5
means you
just
can
means
ask
you
up to
don't
5.
have to use all 5. All right. What should I ask?
Ask him if he knew his assailant.
Did you know your assailant? And the corpse breathes out a fraction of the magic. I did not. Next.
Gotta remember, Ned's smarter than me. I'm out of questions.
Well, suppose.
I forget, out of character, would you get any sort of description aside from the red cape, the red cloak?
Nope. That they were some sort of humanoid figure in a red cape or cloak.
Red Riding Hoodlum.
Hold on, I got one. Is there anyone you knew around the time of your death that you would think of would want you dead?
Is there anyone who would have wanted you dead around the time you died? A second fraction of the magic exhales out. Only Lord Talon.
Right, so high probability there'd be Talon, or there's somebody else under the woodworks. He's gonna nudge Ned. Alright, so we kind of figured this shit out under the down though, but what about this cult thing? We asked about that.
Are you aware of anyone that the Lord Talon served?
Are you aware of anyone Lord Talon served? And the third fraction of magic exhales. With each of these, the chest is getting lower and lower. Only his own greed and self-interest.
Well, shit. 2 more. Did your assailant say anything to you before they offed you?
Did your assailant say anything to you before you died? And a bit more of the magic exhales. Something about suffering.
Shit. Alright, Ned. You got no objections, I'm gonna bring it up.
Last one.
Objections about what?
Objections about me bringing up what we know.
No, no objections.
Alright. Did you worship any sort of divine being.
Did you worship any sort of divinity or divine being? And as he says, yes, the last bit of magic exhales out, and the corpse rests.
Shit. Probably should have worded that better. Fuck!
A little bit.
That was worthless.
Well, did you get anything out of that?
You're dealing with a deeply incensed cult, trying to do weird, strange machinations. The usual.
We confirmed a lot of things we knew already, but it is good to know that you now know them.
Fractal is going to walk up and inspect the corpse. You said there was already an autopsy done on the guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
May I?
Depends. What are you doing?
I need to inspect the body.
As long as you don't do anything untoward.
And you do not desecrate said body.
No, you don't know shit.
You're a little out of your element, old man.
I'm a professional.
Not you.
As
He's looking at you.
no,
Yeah.
I'm talking to the other wizard.
The don't
As,
do anything
Fractal-
untoward. She's not a wizard.
Yeah. Or really?
He's a
Bastard.
cleric.
Cleric. Gotcha. Ah, there's the contempt.
Speak with dead, bitch.
I don't know, man. She seems stupid. Alright. Fractal has a pristine scalpel out. He's going to, given what he's heard, that something happened and the man's life force was sucked out of him. I actually have a spell that does that, but in a more violent fashion. Does this remind me of a vampiric touch? As I'm cutting him open and I'm going towards the heart, which is the usual animus for life, like what I did with Talon last night.
Let me see.
Pretty much, I'm using magic to try and see if there's like a hollow point in there. If his soul was just like absorbed.
Similar to vampiric touch. Let me look at vampiric touch.
It's a very like take healthy like Kali Ma type spell.
Right. It's... You don't sense any necrotic energy.
Yeah, that's the crux of it.
Yeah, you don't sense any necrotic energy.
Uh-huh. But given my familiarity with the animus of people, can I sense that this was something that directly sucked the or did destroy it?
Make an Arcana check.
I think it's more along the lines, it's what we thought. It's psychic damage.
That's what I'm checking next for the brain, because I have a psychic damage spell as well. I'm just doing my Hail Mary first, and then I'm checking out the psychic damage. 19.
Something was definitely withdrawn from him.
Okay, then that's something. As I put the heart back in, this looked like I pulled out the heart and it started glowing faintly green with ethereal fire. As I'm just analyzing it with my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Something was definitely taken from this. It was... I'll need to check the brain, but this appears to definitely be a soul life force attack instead of a psionic one, but I'll need to confirm with the brain cavity.
Okay, how are you going to open the brain cavity back up?
A little silver hammer
Little silver
Professionally.
Okay.
Yep, I have.
named Maxwell.
Have you performed an autopsy before, Fractal?
Fractal has dove into corpses many a fucking time.
This is
And
different.
yeah, only in how professional is, and given how much of a paranoid perfectionist Fractal is, yeah, I think he's done a couple autopsies to remove the organs and keep the body intact.
All right. What is your psychic damage spell that you are trying to compare the brain to?
Psychic glance.
I didn't. Sorry, buddy. Post psychic lance for me.
Yeah. Click.
Thanks. Let me read that.
That's the thing that
Zankira used to fuck up the rat.
used to
Right.
brain fuck the rat.
There is definitely evidence of psychic damage to the brain.
Both? Naramon, like, kind of starts in incredulity. That word.
Incredulously.
That one, thank you. I swear, these fucking pretzel bites are gonna argue with the enemy. I'm so dry.
I'm guessing they're getting murdered by phantasmal force.
Yes, this
Maxwell
bears
Silverhand
the,
medicines. That name doesn't ring a bell.
this bears the mark of psionics as psychic attacks as well as soul damage. What spell does this? Are you familiar with this? Something that both takes and attacks on the brain?
No.
Because it seems to be of similar magnitude to psychic lance, but it also appears if something was withdrawn from the animus. This is strange. This is
Yeah, I never
no marks.
read or listened to Beatles.
No mark even either, so it couldn't have been in Lilithid. He just like stroking his chin. Yes, Norvin, I actually have like not directly listened to the Beatles, but my grandparents did. I'm so sorry. That's the only reason I know what you're talking about. Anyway, besides Norman's pride, shattered. I put the skull cap back on. There we go. Yes, this does appear to be and it was of a similar strength as like a glance to. Can I measure like the spell slot this would be if it was a spell?
Make an Arcana check.
If I had to categorize it, okay. Arcana! 18.
18? The best thing that I can say you would get from this is that it's not a spell.
There's no stratification among spell slots. This is an inherent ability in a creature. The only things that this could belong to are the higher echelons of demons, devils, or celestials. And given this man just admitted to worshiping a celestial, I think they, as cults typically do, they open something out of a box that they really shouldn't have.
Did he admit to
As
worshipping a celestial?
He said he did.
That's not what you asked.
What'd you guys say? What was your guys' wording?
Something divine.
Fuck, it's from their perspective. From their perspective, a fucking old one could be divine to them. God damn it! Goggles!
Yeah.
I had to ask like every other question, okay? Give me a break.
No.
You
Sorry,
didn't
my
step
brain's
in and
dumb.
say shit.
You sure
I'm trying
didn't.
to do I didn't. Have you seen my charisma score?
What's your charisma? I have 4! Shut up!
She wasn't
Yeah,
asking
I
you for
have 4 as my
charisma checks.
score!
I realized it as I said it. I withdraw my statement. I'll be over here.
You fuck.
I'm sorry. You're trash! So yeah. So he admitted to they let something out of a box that really shouldn't have been let out, as cults typically do. As I'm just cleaning my tools. That is my informed opinion. Because this is definitely not a inherent spell of the weave.
Well.
Wonderful.
So you're dealing with an extraplanar creature bum rushing around your entire city. How much do you pay again?
I'm not in charge of pay. I'm also on contract here.
Is your insurance good? Because they're clearly aiming in the higher echelons. So what do we go from here as I look at the rest of the party?
Well, we go report what we found. The one person we had that had a link to the divinity isn't here anymore. This is
above board. I hate to say it, but I think the only person tertiarily like in the vicinity is that lady with the tits, the really big ones, and the cleaver.
Which one of my many female NPCs with the big tits are you talking about?
With the cleaver, you goblin!
If I ever have a female NPC, they got badonkers, man.
That was half elf.
They all have meat cleavers?
Badonkers.
Half elf with badonkers?
Yes.
Above board, what are we doing?
We're gonna go report what we found. Because
sounds good.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
to who? The depressed Charleston?
The group of people that are working on working on this.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones. There's a big group of them.
All right, let's go tell them.
Also, we know that he's worshiping some divine nonsense.
So it could be given the phrasing of the word, cultists worship anything that could be viewed as divine. So we could be dealing with a.
The thing is, from what we found out in Bladewalker's residence, high probability that it's celestial in origin.
Okay, that does narrow it down. Do you still have those notes? I could look at them.
The notes are in the library.
They're in the bellum.
No, they're in the library, where I left them with the others.
What was Nito talking about earlier? Nito? Oh, is he AFK? Nito! Steak! Fuck!
So
it was the session or the one before last. It was one Snap was looking through. It was like star charts or something. Something with divine. I thought you tell them.
We never got a chance to show them to Bellum because Connor decided to have a job.
Connor decided to pay his bills this month.
Coward.
Now, we're never able to give him to him because he was never there, technically, so I just never handed them over to him.
So
okay, I didn't know.
We still have them.
Gonna have it. Okay.
We should take a look at those. See if. Can I look at those? See if Scanners of the Runekeeper gives me anything.
At the notes?
That we found in Bladewalker's house.
Yeah.
The constellations and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right. It was different things like that. Connor doesn't list the constellations in here in his sheet, and I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's these constellations. I know he has all sorts of different kinds of animals. But he doesn't list the names of them anywhere, and I don't want to be like, yeah, these are definitely constellations that Bellum has said. And then they're not. Let me see if I can find any of the constellations in his sheet real quick.
The fun thing about the starry skies is that there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of constellations. Fine, let me look up some D&D constellations.
Make some indie.
Yeah, you are kind of, the god of this world.
It's not like Connor.
Guess what? I'm lame, motherfuckers.
Oh, so your character sheet has a higher int score than mine, than you actually possess, just like me. Okay.
Yeah. I'm lame, man.
Understandable.
Let's see. There's the Arrows of the Gods, Eyes of the Watching Woman, Sleepless Nights, spelled Knights. Mistra's Star Circle,
Horus.
the Furbolg, the Shard of Saloon, the Sword and Dagger. It's a detailing of a lot of different constellations.
What I'm getting at is there any symbology of the creature they were specifically worshipping?
Not that you're able to put together.
Damn it! Skull to gobbledygook again, so... Fuck.
Should we go and interview Lady Aeden?
I suppose we should.
Well, if you got new questions that we could ask her and that won't fuck up.
And I don't wish to bring any mental distress to anyone.
I mean, we'll just tell everyone else to leave the room. They know we're investigating. They had anticipated that we would go and speak with her. We were just waiting until we had things to ask.
I suppose we have things to ask now.
I suppose we do.
Above board, before I even start asking. Now that I know where to look, can I make even a reduced check on last time without cutting her open? Because I don't think that's gonna fly.
You will certainly not be allowed to perform an autopsy on Lady Aeden.
That's what I'm trying to see. Can I do it without cutting her open?
You're not looking at her right now, but when you get there, probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay,
You'll definitely be able to see if you can sense the same kind of energy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to connect the cases in case we're just like red herring ourselves.
Yeah. Yes, you'll be able to, to see if they are the same.
Yes.
Alright. Let's get this shit show on the road.
Alright. She leads you upstairs. Let me... I believe this is on the 4th floor. Let me double check real quick. No, it's on the 3rd floor somewhere.
As we're walking, I'll ask the cleric, have you had a mage in here to literally identify the body to see if this is some sort of curse?
That's part of what we are doing.
I mean, the literal spell.
Yes, that's...
What I'm getting at is if there's any. Okay. I'm asking before I try it.
No, that's part of our task here.
Very well. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if they have like a court mage that's already like gone through the ringer.
No, not yet. They basically have been holding her since it's been less than 12 hours, 24 hours.
Got it.
Okay.
Because what I would hate to happen is that both of them are just under like a supercharged like feigned death, and we just cut that guy open. Well, he's essentially knocked out.
He had already been cut open. You didn't. He had already been autopsied and sewn back up.
So if he wasn't dead,
he certainly was then. You took his heart was disconnected, my guy. Like that.
No, what I'm getting out is if in the first place the assailant did like a super weird version of feigned death.
I'm just saying, at least for him, if it had been, it wasn't anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. For her.
For her, you might need to do a check and see.
Yeah. Identify.
All right. So I will put you on here. You are led into one of these bedrooms where she has been moved to. And she is laying peacefully with her eyes open, but her hands kind of crossed, just clasped over the center of her chest. Or no, they would have closed her eyes at this point. After they found her, they would have closed her eyes. So she almost looks like she's sleeping. But her chest does not rise and fall. If you check her for a pulse, there is none.
Point of feign death.
Do you have any way to check for curses like that?
Identify.
Go ahead.
We had Sutha for remove curse, but bye.
Oh, that's what identify is up. Okay, yes, I see it.
Yeah.
No, she's dead.
Alright. Alright. Alright then. Alright then, I will begin, without cutting her open, check for the similar signs. I imagine I'll put my hand above her sternum.
Yep.
Alright. Kanama.
It's
26.
the same. It's the same feeling.
Nice.
There's no necrotic energy, but something was definitely withdrawn. And now that you've already felt that the psychic damage is what was done to the brain, when you kind of move your hand over her head, you feel almost like pins and needles on your hand. Like when you lose circulation. And it's the same feeling you felt with Bladewalker.
Well, we can confirm it was the same assailant at the baseline.
Okay.
Miss, you're a cleric, correct?
Yes?
Can you tell if her soul was allowed to pass on or if it was taken?
I can ask, but that's about all.
I suppose it's better than nothing.
No. Technically,
She'll just say she just kind of closes her eyes and clasps at her holy symbol. And she stands there in silence for a few minutes. She's passed.
That's good news.
Would you like me to
I'm just...
ask now?
Yes, before that, which god do you serve again? I look at her holy symbol.
It looks like a, let me see what that symbol looks like again.
The god of mind your fucking business.
What does that symbol look like?
No.
Well, I mean, he'd be able to see the holy symbol. It looks like a bright 8-pointed star.
Now, Liv, I know you're neophyte when it comes to 40k.
It's not a 40k reference.
Undivided, you say?
Very good, it's not a goddamn 40k reference.
No. But Fractal, I'll give you one fucking guess as to what god this is.
I smell Pelor.
Yes, you do.
Uh-huh.
Yes, she worships
I
Pelor.
figured. Bet. Alright. Fractal raises his non-existent eyebrows. I see. Alright. I guess
Right.
Does anyone have any specific questions? Let's go.
While you're talking about that, she goes ahead and prepares and starts casting. All right. The breath fills the lungs of this emerald dragonborn.
Would you please identify your killer?
I don't know her name, but she was beautiful. But so sad.
Should I ask if she can identify what she was?
I don't know if she would know.
Does she have a good education?
We don't even know what this is. If she wouldn't be able to identify it, she said she didn't know her.
Okay.
She wouldn't necessarily know different kinds of murderers. Her education was in politics.
More along the lines of species.
Did she?
I don't think she would know.
Fish in nature. Was ethereal and like.
Would you like me to ask that?
Her if she resembled a ethereal being and an elvish ethereal being.
Did she resemble an elvish ethereal being? Bit more of the breath breathes out. She looked real, human.
Not a banshee.
Yeah, that's what. Wait a minute here.
If it was a banshee, there'd be a lot
Hold
of
on.
dead people, not just her.
Yeah. Look, this is the only undead that's matching up here.
I really don't think it was an undead, man. I think you're beating up the wrong bush with that.
That's the assumption I'm making, but then I don't have anything else that can not mark them. That's what I'm trying to figure something out. If Fergus would be over here, like, oh, it's this obscure reference here. I'm like, god damn it. I didn't know what the fuck a Rudderkin was till last night.
Well, what should I ask next? We have 3 more.
You already asked if they said something before killing her.
What did they say before they killed her?
What did she say before she killed you? She said she didn't want to, but that it hurt.
So she's being commanded.
She said she had to. Two more.
I'm thinking. Alright. She looked cute. Alright, facts. Alright, she looked real, so solid. Probably limited ability to go ethereal. Or just or invisible, either or, to get near. Bound extraplanar being, most likely a celestial. I severely doubt it's a fucking big wig. So shit. Either you got anything?
Can Ned roll a history or arcana, some type of check to identify something that would fit these descriptions?
Can I assist with that?
Make me a history check, and you can assist. Anyone who wants.
I would like
make
to
this check.
assist the robot in that.
Anyone who wants.
I don't know
to
your
can
intelligence.
Can assist.
I don't know your intelligence score. You seem very inquisitive. All right, history.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I've got a +3 in history.
All right, good. I'm +5. 20.
20.
Thank you.
Something about it hurts, suffering, and pain. But them being human-like or real. You don't think it's an extraplanar entity. It might just be a regular person with some sort of power under a Gaius.
Oh, God damn it.
Or something
Hey,
similar.
this-
Some similar compulsion. Or binding. But you don't think they're extraplanar.
Thinks of a gas spell.
Okay. 2 more questions.
Alright, if it's an actual person, that means they can't. Alright. We should ask for features of this person, like what color were their eyes or something like that. This is above board.
Mm-hmm.
Ask her to describe the assailant.
Yes.
You want me to ask her what they looked like?
Yes, describe the assailant.
Okay.
You know, it's female. You know, beautiful.
What did your assailant look like? What did you see of her? More of the breath exhales. She was
Massive bajonkers.
pale. Long, dark hair. Dark eyes. She seemed to be wearing some sort of strange gauntlets. She looked hungry.
And there was no mark on her? Nothing
No
on the
marks. Nothing.
neck? Nothing on the neck.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm
at
like, you're
all.
barking up the wrong campaign, Liv.
Am I?
I
I think I am.
hope not.
I think I am.
Oh no.
And isn't it interesting?
No fangs? No.
No.
Okay.
No bite marks. No nothing.
Alright.
There are many
I'm
kinds of
rapidly
hunger.
running out of ideas here.
Got one
Look,
question left.
If it's not extraplanar, it's not a succubus or an incubus. If it's not a vampire, I don't think. Do you, either of you know any other creatures that might fit that description? You even above board?
No.
A human with psychic power. It would probably be a specific person, not just a generic.
My
thing.
first assumption would be a succubus, but not extraplanar. And my other assumption is a vampire, but there's no bite marks on her. She just still has all her blood. So it has to be an actual person with the skill set to do that to someone. So that would have to be another necromancer? Or something?
No, I don't think it's a necromancer. I think it's
What other classes do that, though?
I think it's a poor, unfortunate fucking wizard that has some type of control spell over them.
Yeah.
We ruled that. What
Wait,
kind of
wait,
spell has been doing this?
Wait,
Some type
if
of
they don't
psychic
want to...
attack.
What if it's a warlock? There are several warlocks that can do shit like this.
Yeah, but
One.
a warlock that could web tap somebody.
One tap
that doesn't mark their body at all, and
One
then
tap a
can
noble?
disappear.
One tap a noble? Definitely.
I said with a spell that doesn't leave a mark, jackass.
Like you said, they get access to Phantom Killer, whatever it's called.
Not a
And
spell.
several- Phantasmal Killer, sorry. They warlocks get a lot of assassin-like skills, man.
And you said it's not a spell that's
No,
killing
it's
them?
Oh, right. Wait. Or, no. what the fuck is it called? Invocations technically aren't spells. No, I don't.
Invocation is stuff that buffs things. It's not necessarily its own thing.
There's
Eldritch invocations buff other abilities.
I think some of them give you the ability to cast spells, but that would still be a spell.
Yeah, that would still come up as a spell, though. Yeah, I'm at a loss. Fuck. If it's not a warlock, and it's not anything extra planar, then maybe a wizard? Shit.
Still no spell.
Yeah, no spell. So no.
They have an item that
Some
can
type of ability.
Right.
Their ability.
Changed? No? I'm tapped.
If it can look like a person, it could be a mimic. But mimics don't really have anything to just outright kill you. And they're dumb.
I'm loving every moment of this.
I didn't want to scroll through the monster manual, god damn it.
Nice work on your evil laugh, I'm proud.
Thank you. Sir Horace, do you want to make another history check or anything? Do you want to try
Have you
again?
dealt with anything, good sir?
With some more new information?
Could I
Yeah,
assist
old
him?
head, you got any ideas?
Yeah, could I assist him? Maybe boost his check? Sir Horace!
I'm gonna say no since you just met him like 3 hours ago.
Can I just kick him down the stairs?
I do not need your help, peasant.
A doppelganger wouldn't have any just regular ability that could kill somebody like that.
Nope.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome
God
back.
damn it!
Boy, old head, you got any ideas?
Wait, we're by a nature ley line. What is? No, it's not explainer. So, a plant? Pot people?
What'd I miss? What are we
Oh,
trying to figure out?
Trying to figure out this lady didn't die with a spell, and the person said that it hurts, but they had to do it. And they had to kill him, and they look like a human.
We've confirmed they are not extraplanar, nor elvish, nor undead.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Make a check.
Do you want to make
History
another history
check.
check? See if maybe you remember anything with all the new information that's come up?
Sure, why not? That's a no. That's a 12.
12. You have
Give me
a
advantage.
vague memory of... This maybe sounds like someone that you fought alongside once. In the... Oh gosh.
I'm getting
Where
this
was
strangest
that?
recollection. Oh, that guy.
That girl. What was her name?
That girl.
Something
that
with
girl.
a D.
D, double
Delilah?
D's. I remember it was something. D, double D's.
Well, it is loose campaign, makes sense.
Don't.
But you don't remember the magic part of it feels weird. You remember her being a very capable fighter. And then she disappeared. No weapons shit. Her name is just on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite remember it.
You see him visibly tap and just like, God damn it. Oh! What was that girl's name? Yeah, there's a Psi Fighter, there's a Psionic Rogue.
I'm thinking it's either a psionic fighter or a psionic rogue. Probably a fighter.
Was it that soul knife or something?
Yeah,
Soul
so
Knife is the rogue.
unless Liv has just dug a grave and pulled out fucking the predecessor.
The predecessor
Mystic.
to what?
The mystic.
The
Mystic.
I don't
I
know.
don't like the tone. I don't like the tone, Liv. Mystic
like
kills
anything.
everyone. No, quiet you.
A lot of things
I'm trying to
kill
think
everyone.
of it.
You know what
trying
kills
to think of it.
everyone? A whole horde of undead.
Mm-hmm.
I would never.
With massive badonkers.
Oh yes.
Fuck Housegoger as well.
Peasant, can you assist me? You're a knowledgeable man. Can you assist?
So that. Sorry, I was thinking of massive badonkers from Mystic filled with psychic energy.
Is what Moses said to the Egyptians. Let my badonkers go.
I mean, splitting the Red Sea can take many connotations.
Yeah,
Oh,
you ruined
no.
it. You know, there goes our sponsorship money. Thanks, Walgreens.
We've just been demonetized.
Oh, we were demonetized long ago, friend.
Long ago.
At the very least, Disney's gonna sue me for that reference earlier.
So,
Who are you talking to? Of course.
you still have one question left.
It only lasts 10 minutes. So.
Do we ask her if
It
she has
hasn't been
massive
that long.
badonkers?
A lot of this was above board stuff, so I'm kind of taking that as it hasn't been that long in game.
I don't know.
Yeah, taking that into account.
Do we ask her if her breasts are massive and we do the Cinderella style? Ask her to fit into a crystal brassiere.
I'm not going
Match
to ask
the
her
br-
that.
No, I'm talking about board still. God damn it.
Correct response, though. I'm not going to ask her that.
Yeah, that's why Fractal wouldn't ask that stuff. Lots of people have big tits, and that's one of the first things you can fix with magic. Have you not seen The Witcher? Thank you. I'll be over here.
The magic is fading.
So we
Any
have
last
a good
question?
description of her. We have a good description of her. We know generally.
What was her
speaking-
name? Ah,
I don't think she'd give.
Come on, old head. Rack that brain of yours.
It's right up in the mold bones of yours.
so much arthritis.
I mean, we have a lot of information at this point.
We do.
We need to put out like an APB, for lack of a better term, on a girl that looks like that.
Alright, APB, I'm a big woman with a big ass, with black hair. Tall woman with a big ass.
Any other pertinent questions y'all can think of? Something that.
No, I got nothing.
Did we ask what she was wearing? Like,
Well, we know she's in
You
the
know
red.
about the cloak, so
Know about the red.
yeah, the
And
cloak,
she
but
mentioned
like
the gauntlets.
anything more specific. Yeah.
Eye color. Did
Describe the
y'all?
gauntlets.
yeah, we got.
Yeah,
a
we got-
description of
Yeah,
it.
dark
very good
eyes, dark eyes, pale, dark hair.
Okay.
Was
We
she
could,
sad
I don't
and
know.
hungry.
We could ask if
Hungry.
the Legion knows anything about Celestials.
Was she part of the
Or constellations.
because
Wait, I have an idea.
it's a constellation for me.
May
I'm
I
listening.
ask? May I ask her something?
Yes.
By all
Go
means.
ahead. Your
She turns to
spell.
her and says, "How did she get into your room?"
That is a good question.
The last of the breath exhales as she says, "I let her in. I trusted her."
There it is.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
someone. No, she said she didn't know her. But how did she? Why did she trust her?
Magic. Maybe.
A succubus. This is the entire MO of a succubus.
Some type of hypnotic gaze.
Wait. Can I make a... it's too outward. Can succubuses have mortal children?
Gonna go this
I
deep.
think so. Let me look.
Alright, now that Liv asked that, I don't want to know. It's clearly
Do you
dead.
really want to go this deep? Oh my god.
It's a Cambion.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, maybe not in D&D lore, but a Cambion is the name of... Let me see. Cambion. Succubi and incubi can reproduce with one another to spawn more of their kind. Less commonly, a succubus or incubus reproduces with a humanoid. From this unholy union, a Cambion child is conceived. Invariably, the fiendish offspring is as wicked as its fiendish parent. That's from the Monster Manual.
Yeah, never mind. It's just that the
Liv didn't know. It's bullshit.
If it fits, it fucking sits. This is a thumbprint of a succubus, but it can't be.
If I recall correctly, nothing seemed wrong with her, but my memory. Fuck.
Don't strain your bones too much.
Angry rattling.
We learned a lot more with that.
That we did.
Wait. If Talon wanted Bladewalker dead, and whoever did this was being made to do it, then Talon is the one pulling the strings.
Oh, god damn it.
Possibly.
We can't say anything.
No, I'm
What
not
if they
sure
are?
if he was.
And if
The
they
knowledge
are,
I
then
have
Talon
on-
could redirect them to someone else.
The knowledge I have on Talon, he wasn't this
Wait. No.
intelligent.
Don't
He was more
But
of
if he's
a
a crime lord, if he
broadsword,
had
less than
people-
a surgical knife.
But if he had people working for him, they could have done it for him. And Talon could have been the one
Again.
giving the orders, holding the leash.
Again,
anyone-
Talon was not that type. If
Is
Talon
anyone in
wanted
who
something
is?
done, he wanted everybody to know it was him that did it.
It's not
Well,
done
it
yet.
could have been part of his plan, but now he's missing. And with all of his guards murdered.
Perhaps his
Why did
weapon
his
broke
guards-
free.
It's possible.
Still, it ain't really.
Running loose. Around anywhere.
And I really describe why she let the person in.
Some sort of charm, perhaps?
Yeah, but who got charms and stuff? And are they killing without magic?
I don't know. But
Just
I
go
know
for
that
me
if
as a
some
whole
creature like this is loose, especially if it's hungry, this is very bad.
Shit.
Well then, perhaps we should put a warning out to the guards to look for this person. Try to capture her so we can find Talon, perhaps. There's a good chance she knows where he is.
It's possible. They need to keep an eye out for her just in case. Oh dear.
Either way, I don't believe this poor soul is responsible for what she is doing.
I don't know.
Doesn't change the fact that she's done it, but I think she's in more need of saving than capturing.
Agreed. But something must be done.
So let's go inform the guards. Let them know what we have discovered.
Yes.
Of course. Of course. I'll go tell them. Come with me. And she leads you, if you follow her, she leads you to the guardhouse and passes along the information of who they need to keep watch for. And they start dispersing that information throughout the guard patrols.
Is there a bathroom around, miss?
Yes, and she'll direct you to it.
Alright. Ned's gonna disappear. Lucky I'm gonna reroll.
Fair enough. Put you back on the ground floor map.
28.
Okay, valid.
While hidden, Ned's going to take out Talon's skull. Hey there, buddy.
I am here.
Do you know the girl's name? The girl in red. I'll take that as a yes.
I do know it.
Do you know where she's hiding?
No.
Can she be set free of whatever's controlling her?
The strings were cut with my death. Things are in motion now that cannot be undone. And I cannot wait to see what comes next.
Is she dangerous to us now with no strings?
She is dangerous to everyone.
Is she a threat?
Oh, yes.
Will she attack, or is she just simply looking for a place to hide at this point?
She will do what she must. And she must, or she will die. It is her nature.
What's her name?
Why should I tell you?
Because instead of a wall, I can give you something to look at.
I will see what I see one way or another. I have no reason to trust you.
I've never lied to you.
No, but you have stolen.
I didn't steal it. I shipped it. And he just shoves his head back in the bag. Well, shit. Double shit. Fuck.
And wait, what's this? It's Talon's head with a steel chair! Bonk.
Fuck! He's gonna head back.
Alright.
Alright. Well, I needed that. Like I needed another fucking hole in my head. I am pretty decent at tracking people. So I'm gonna go about the town. I'm gonna go try and find our young woman. Well, we don't know if she was young, do we? Our young... I went and said it again. Our woman. See if we can locate her and capture her with little to no damage.
Alright.
My companions.
Yeah.
I'm better at this kind of stuff on my own. but I will need you guys to be easily found for me. Is there a slums within this town, or is the closest thing to a slums?
Honestly,
District.
it probably would have been the theater district.
All right. I'm gonna start my look around the theater district. You guys find a place to be easily found, and once I move to a different district, I'll let you know so we can do the same thing again. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes.
Sure.
The usual place or somewhere in town?
Somewhere in town. Because if I find her, I want to be able to collect you guys quickly.
Considering we don't have anyone sending anymore, that'll be difficult. We'll probably be.
Do you have any scrolls on you, like a light spell that I can shoot up into the air, like a flare?
Let's see here. Shock, grass, ray of frost. Damn it. Nothing easily transferable nor non-damaging enough to not destroy the immediate side steps.
All right.
If you're not opposed,
I have a
let's
couple
go
torches,
see.
and I have arrows. I can fire a torch into the air.
I'm a Sutha. She was so convenient.
Damn shame, ain't it?
I will throw you down the stairs, you bucket of bolts.
I don't remember taking this, but it's nice to know I have it.
There you go.
Why? Why do you have that?
Why not?
We talked about that a while ago, man. We talked.
Okay,
Mine's
so
OP.
I'm gonna start falling back on that a lot more.
Yeah,
So-
must be nice.
So we got two people in this group that don't forget shit.
And they both don't. And they both hate each other. The most petty shit, and they'll never forget it.
Yep.
As it should be.
All
Guys, let me
right.
pop out my epic feat out here. Bonk.
So you guys just hang out where you're easily found, where you get a good view of the sky.
I'll also be in short.
Alright. I'll do you one better. I'm gonna go check out Short Stack Sunday.
Excuse you?
No, Kagas, I need you alert and ready to respond quickly.
I think his heart rate will be quite heightened.
I'll be closer than everyone else.
Not
But
those
you'll
those
be
who-
indoors. I need you outdoors.
Have you seen Carcass? He's very exhibitionist.
You help me with this, Kagas. I will spend the money for you.
That ain't about the money.
But you'll need it.
It ain't about the money, Spider-Man.
It's more of I need to pick me up after all this shit. Sooth is gone. All this
I will
fucking
get
thing.
you your
I said the
pickup.
wrong question, damn it! I ruined the question!
I will get you your pickup once the job is done. I will buy you 3 nights of pickups.
I'm just gonna fucking sit around, I guess.
Right on, my man.
Fractal will pat his shoulder. Don't worry, I miss Sutha too.
And Ned's gonna go take off into Artist Alley,
Is he not hurting?
and we're gonna try. And he's going to quietly ask around and try and locate this girl
Boy, Galamir.
Alright.
or this woman. We don't know.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking, Kagas, go ahead and say it.
Aren't we all looking?
Well, eventually I'm gonna fight you, but not now.
What
Anyway,
were you gonna say?
that name on the tip of your tongue. You said you've been dead for a while, right?
Centuries. A
As
long
somebody
time.
you knew.
The description was vaguely familiar.
I have a theory that something we can try with that. Given you are inextricably linked to my magic, at least at the start, is it possible I could supercharge you to maybe jog your memory?
You can certainly try.
What do you have in mind, peasant?
First off, I'm going to enjoy this far more than I will enjoy it. I'm going to channel my
I'm
magic.
going to enjoy this so much.
I'm going to channel my magic. So, like, we're not near anyone, right? I'm going to channel my magic through that sigil just to see if I can pretty much jolt your soul to shake off some of the dust.
Yeah, these bones have slept for a while.
I'm going to jump your bones.
Rattle me bones.
Remember to rattle his bones.
All right.
It feels like something I could do if God allows it.
Oh yes,
Perhaps,
I said you can certainly try.
Perhaps not here in the open where I just go Kalima onto a skeleton.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we find an alleyway.
Yeah, easy enough.
All right.
There are alleyways
All right.
and hidden places here.
Kaga's block the alleyway with your kingpin body.
What level of spell are you putting in?
4th.
4th. Make me an Arcana check.
So what happens is he takes off his helmet, and I place my palm gently, also gently onto his forehead,
Clank.
and then fucking like green lightning comes out of my hand, just jolts into him, and Arcana.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Science is about testing theories. It's a game theory. Anyway.
It is excruciating, Horace.
Mm-hmm.
But the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
And
name.
rattling.
You get 2 things from this.
Oh, good.
First of all, you get a hint for direction for yourself towards the Warpwood Necropolis.
Oh, fuck.
And you do get the name. You remember the name of this girl that was your comrade. Duvessa Carez.
Get that in
Please type that.
I will. I would love to.
Duvessa.
Duvessa. Oh, what was that? I take my hand off your forehead. They call me the Gravewalker.
You be silent, peasant. I got the name.
There's some smoke coming off your skull. You might want to deal with that.
It worked. It worked.
And it's fractal, bitch.
Fractal peasant. Okay.
Do that again.
I got the name. I remember now.
You said Duvessa?
Duvessa Carez. Double D. I remember now.
There's only one D.
No, he probably called her Double D.
He called her Double D.
Damn, what'd you just post, Norman?
And that's where we're going to pick
Anyway.
up next week.
Ah.
With the
Damn it
recollection of the name Duvessa Carez.